What if I told you there is a city with beaches just as stunning as Miami AS? Vibrant nightlife, world-class food, and a growing international community, but at less than 30% of the cost. You'd probably think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. Because right now, thousands of people are quietly leaving expensive US cities like Miami and Los Angeles. Not for Europe, not for Bali, but for a city in Mexico you've probably heard of, but never like this. Playa del Carmen. Once just a sleepy beach town on the Riviera Maya, Playa is now buzzing with remote workers, creatives, entrepreneurs, and families, all chasing the same question. What if a better life was just one flight away? And here's the kicker. Most of them are saving thousands per month while upgrading their lifestyle. Let's break this down. Let's start with rent. In Miami, a one-bedroom apartment in a decent neighborhood will cost you around $2,500 a month. In Playa del Carmen, you can get a fully furnished modern apartment just minutes from the beach for $700 to $900, and that usually includes utilities and internet. That's a 70% drop in cost and a 300% increase in peace of mind. Next up, groceries. In Miami, organic produce, snacks, and weekly essentials can easily run you $150 a week. In Playa, you can eat clean, shop local, and fill your fridge with tropical fruit and fresh seafood for about $40 to $60 a week. And eating out? This is where Playa shines. A nice dinner in Miami? Easily $80 to $100 for two. In Playa, you'll enjoy handcrafted tacos, fresh ceviche, and cold drinks for $15 total. Yes, you heard that right. Even your coffee habit gets a discount. $2 lattes instead of $6 ones. And yet, somehow, the quality of life doesn't go down. It actually goes up. But cost alone isn't the full story. You're probably wondering, sure, it's cheaper, but is it livable long-term? Well, that's where things get really interesting. So Playa is cheap, but what's it like to actually live there? Let's start with something simple. Walking. Unlike many American cities, Playa del Carmen is walkable. You don't need a car. Groceries? 5 minutes away. Beach? 10 minutes. Coffee shop, gym, pharmacy, all within reach. The city is built for humans, not highways. And yes, there's Uber. Rides across town are usually under $3. But here's where things really flip expectations. Healthcare. Most expats are shocked to learn how affordable and high quality it is. Doctor visits can cost $25 to $50 without insurance. And pharmacies? You can get many medications over the counter that would require a prescription in the US. Now, the big question, is it safe? The short answer is yes, with nuance. Playa del Carmen is a tourist-heavy zone with a major economic incentive to stay safe. Like anywhere, there are areas to avoid, but locals and expats alike often say they feel safer walking here at night than in parts of Los Angeles or New York. And then there's the lifestyle. Want to start your day with a sunrise swim in turquoise water? You can. Take a break at a beachfront cafe with fast Wi-Fi? Absolutely. Finish your day dancing salsa or exploring a cenote in the jungle. That's a Tuesday. You'll find yoga studios on every corner, smoothie bars, vegan restaurants, tattoo shops, local galleries. It's a vibrant international scene with a strong Mexican soul. And it's not just tourists, it's community. People come for the affordability, but they stay for the quality of life. Playa has a rhythm, slow when you need it, electric when you want it. And as you're soaking in this lifestyle, something unexpected happens. Your stress goes down. You remember how life can feel when you're not constantly grinding to make rent or stuck in traffic or buried in gray city sprawl. That's when the real question hits. Why didn't I do this sooner? But hold on, we've only scratched the surface. What makes Playa del Carmen truly explode as a relocation hotspot is what's coming next. If there's one thing that is quietly transforming Playa del Carmen into something far bigger than a beach town, it's this: the rise of the digital nomad. You can feel it everywhere. In the cafes where laptops outnumber lattes, in the co-working spaces that buzz like Silicon Valley, and in the dozens of WhatsApp groups connecting expats, creatives, and freelancers from every corner of the planet. Playa has become a magnet for remote workers, and it's not by accident. High-speed fiber internet is now widely available, often with speeds faster than in major US cities. And if you need backup, There's a dozen co-working spots offering reliable Wi-Fi, comfortable seating, air conditioning, and coffee that rivals the best Brooklyn cafes. But it's not just the infrastructure, it's the ecosystem. Digital entrepreneurs host weekly meetups, crypto traders swap insights at beachfront bars, designers, coaches, YouTubers, and tech workers are all here, exchanging ideas over tacos and mezcal. And because so many people come solo, community forms fast. One nomad told me, "I came here thinking I'd stay for 3 months. That was 3 years ago." That story? Not rare. The playa lifestyle has a strange kind of gravity. You might arrive with a plan and quickly find yourself rewriting it. There's also something deeply motivating about being surrounded by people building something. Whether it's their business, their body, or a new life, the energy is contagious. And here's something else. English is widely spoken. From local vendors to real estate agents, the city has adapted to its international crowd without losing its Mexican roots. You get the cultural richness and the ease of communication. So if you're wondering whether Playa del Carmen is just another tourist town, it is not. It's a global hub in disguise. But now let's get even more specific. You've heard the stories, you've seen the lifestyle. But how much exactly does it cost to live here? What are people really spending each month? Let's break down the real numbers: rent, Wi-Fi speeds, dining, transportation, and see how it compares to life in Miami. Next, a line-by-line look at the real data and how Playa's affordability could save you over $40,000 a year without sacrificing quality. Let's talk numbers. Because as much as vibes and lifestyle matter, you deserve hard data. Let's say you're a remote worker making $60,000 a year. In Miami, that income gets chewed up fast. Rent, utilities, car insurance, groceries, and going out can leave you with barely enough to save. In Playa del Carmen, that same income turns into freedom. Here's how a typical monthly breakdown looks. Rent, $800, modern one-bedroom apartment, walking distance to the beach. Utilities and high-speed internet, $60, groceries, $200. Dining out, 3-4 times week, $150, transportation, Uber plus walking, $50, gym membership, $40, health insurance, private, $80, total, around $1,380 a month. That's not just affordable, that's life-changing. Compare that to Miami, where rent alone can be double or triple. Add a car, gas, parking, healthcare, and suddenly you're looking at $4,000 to $5,000 a month for the same or worse quality of life. You could literally save over $40,000 a year just by living in a place where the water's warmer and the days move slower. And here's the twist. This isn't just about saving money. It's about reclaiming your time, your health, your creativity. It's about living in a place where you want to wake up early, where you meet new people at every cafe, where life feels like it's expanding, not shrinking. It's about unlearning the lie that comfort, success, and security can only be found in expensive US cities. Mexico isn't just a vacation, it's a vision. And Playa del Carmen is quietly becoming the blueprint for a new kind of life. One where people are working less, living more, and redefining what success actually means. So now the question is yours. What's keeping you from making a change? If this video challenged what you thought you knew about Mexico, or sparked a dream you've been sitting on, hit that like button. Drop a comment if you've ever thought about moving abroad. And maybe, just maybe, it's time to book that ticket. Because the new Miami might just be Mexico.